Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Grandia 2. This time I checked like 6 times to make sure I was recording from the right microphone, so success, I hope. Anyway, last time we fought a beast man, finished up the Baked Plains, and made our way to Lilig... that place. I can't pronounce anything anymore, I give up. Anyway, this, if you are playing this on PS2, not only will this look really kind of faded and gross, but in addition, I believe it lags here if I'm not mistaken. That port just did not work very well. As far as, you know, frame rate dipping, I haven't noticed a lot of it, like little minor stutters, but that's probably about it. And that could be issues with my AMD drivers, who knows. Next time I'm going to have to get NVIDIA. I haven't had too many problems with the AMD card, but oh well. And again, they give you a nice overview of the entire city, which is nice because this one is particularly confusing. And it's kind of irritating. It's also probably my least favorite town in the game. Not for, well, part of it's story related. The story here is good, but there are certain aspects of it that I don't like as much as the other ones. And the other reason, I don't know, it's more of like an industrialized city, and I prefer the more nature-focused cities in my fantasy-based JRPGs. Cursed by darkness. Well, that was fast. Now everyone and everything seems to be cursed. Sorry about that. Leave my coughing fits and cut them out of the video. Planning on staying in town. I suspect you guys can hear a little bit, depending on which ones I tend to edit out, but you can probably hear some of my button pressing. There's nothing I can do about that. The mic is 6 inches from my face, and the controller is like literally right below it, so it shouldn't be picking it up too much, but it still does a little bit. So my apologies. There's not a whole lot I can do with the setup that I currently have. Yeah. Oh, so it's not running. So why did we take a break in the Baked Plains if we could have just kept coming here, rested the night here, and then been able to leave first thing in the morning? We would have saved a full day. And we wouldn't have run into Crazy Beast Man trying to kill me. Yeah, we just saw it. Miserable Gaiden. I think his name is Gaiden. Anyone who visits the town wants to leave as soon as possible. Why would that be? Nothing left for you, huh? Yeah, pretty much. Ryudo, you're an asshole, but you're funny as all hell. And people are just so used to his crap by now that they're like, he's playing another joke. He wouldn't actually have done that unless it would have suited him. We're kind of glad it didn't suit him. A delicacy, if I can speak. So we need to go find that. First things first, general store. It's usually to the left as soon as you walk into any new city. High-tech industry. So what do we have here? For the most part, once we get to a point later where I don't already know what I want to buy, I'll probably start doing most of the shopping off screen. The flame staff, basically what this does is you can use it as an item in battle to cast burn. However, there are 2 things to note about this. One, it does not power up based on how much you've powered up your own burn spell. And for those later on in the game who actually know about it, and I'll talk about it when we get to this, but it is not affected by chance either. So it's base level, very weak, not very strong. It's a free burn spell, but you're never going to use it because it's just too low level. So I'm going to go for the more powerful because it's just better to have more physical damage, even though she doesn't use a lot of physical damage. Effective versus animals. That's a very good choice to give him until he gets his next one. And let's see, 18. That does not up anything nearly enough to be worthy. Guardian Robe. This I will be giving to you, since you're the only one not protected against poison at the moment. Chainmail, do I want that? Almost worth it, but I think I'll stay away. Oh, plate mail is even better. But, should I? That one's kind of worth it. I think I will, I'll abstain for the moment. Sleep resistance. Now, these two are going to need that. So we're going to get those. And I'm actually going to get one more. And I'm going to equip it on him for now. But it may end up moving later on. Okay, bandana, no. I don't think I want that. Iron helm, no. Don't think I need any of these boots, do I? No, I think I'm all right. It's probably fine. Jewelry, there's a gauntlet, which gives defense we don't need. You can get the different elemental ones here. I'm not going to worry about them because I'll probably never use them anyway. Anything good here that I need that I don't have? No? Well, I'll buy one more of those, one more of those. Good enough. Regional! That's actually not bad. It's only versus one enemy, though, so I would stay away from that. And, yeah, that can confuse an enemy. I don't particularly care. I think that... Isn't that what Elena was eating in the last town? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Most of those are pretty well junk at this point. And yeah, we've just, used about half the money that we've built up. Great! Alright, so there's the inn. We could go to the inn. I don't want to spend the night yet because there's lots of other stuff we can do. Let's see here. Let's just recover for the moment, and then we will go explore the rest of the town first. Or no, can't get into the town. Never mind. I wasn't paying attention to what everybody was saying, so... Okay, now we will spend the night. Arum root, huh? Whatever. It's the delicacy that you forgot to try last time. Okay. Well, we already agreed to do it. We might as well. And of course that means it's dinner time. What is this? It has no flavor. The texture, really weird. Must be an acquired taste. Oddest texture. It's like eating sand. Gross. Yeah, pretty much everyone just says very much the same thing here. Mushy? How can it be mushy and sandy and gritty? That's kind of weird. Yeah, let's get on the Skyway as soon as possible. Yeah. Yeah, so that's the plan. We're going to head and talk to Gdansk and hopefully get ourselves on the Skyway so that we can get out of here because we can't eat anything here. Apparently that's all they have right now. That food shortage is really starting to become a real pain. What's with the kid? He's just sitting there. I'm sure he's fine. What's the matter? Are you trying to be a nurse, Elena? Oh, you're just hungry. Easily remedied. A moment. An apple! Or maybe it's a cocoa berry. She's trying to get him drunk like she was earlier. Why did you run away from food? I thought he was hung. How would... Temptation? I'm confused. Temptation to what? To eat? That's kind of weird. Really? Yeah, how can you not eat something? I don't get it. Oh, that's hilarious. Don't talk to strangers. And of course, because the little miss, we must, yeah. The princess says we gotta help people, so we gotta help people. So yeah, she pretty much governs what we do at this point. Looks like you got an apple on your plate there. Eat this. Yeah. Why don't you just leave the town? What do you mean? Something's not quite right around here. That's a good question. People in this town have lost their sense of taste. But that doesn't mean you can't eat something else. Town was once a bustling trade center, which would make sense. Been working on the Skyway. Pay was good, so never at want for anything. 10 days ago, all food began to lose its taste. It was like eating sand or rocks. So we lost all interest in eating almost any kind of food. We thought that we were sick, but before we knew it, everyone in the town was suffering. Only thing we could eat was the arum root, which was tasteless to begin with. But if everything's just tasteless, why can't you eat it? No matter how much you eat, you're never able to get full. Basically, they don't explain this, but I guess it's assumed that they can't eat anything else. Like physically, you know, their body will, you know, force it out or something like that. So they can't hold down any other food. Maybe that's it. I'm not sure. But you would think, you know, based on only what they've said, that they would actually be able to eat pretty much anything that just wouldn't have any flavor. Which would suck, but it's not going to prevent you from eating food. Bonnets included, huh? Wish there was something you could... You know what we're going to do, right? This is a JRPG. We go to a town, we find a problem, we fix it, and we move on. Instead of actually going to do what we're supposed to be doing. You'll find the mansion of Mr. Gaydon, manager of the Skyway. You can ask him, but I doubt he'll help you. Yeah. Not very judicious. Our poor weak son, he's been getting progressively worse. Never heard of such a thing. Then again, if it tasted like sand and it shared the texture of sand, it would be rather difficult to actually eat. Evil afoot here, is there? Wonder, isn't there some other way? Why don't you just leave town and get your everything back? It's the only town where your skills are needed. If I give up the job here, we won't be able to afford food anyway. At least there's a logical reasoning here, and I do like that. The characters aren't stupid. They can play stupid, but at least, in terms of this dialogue and a dialogue with a lot of the other NPCs, there isn't a whole lot of just plain stupid people that don't do anything intelligent. A machine to dispel the curse. All things are possible with the right financial backing. As you can tell, this town is focused on technology, advancement, and money. I'm so hungry I couldn't move. Then I'll earn less. You can't afford to earn less, you understand. Yeah, as you can see, these are the things that they value, and that's just kind of how it works. Most of the people here don't say anything particularly interesting. I'm just going to kind of go over and, you know, talk to I'll probably get a one line from everybody, but you're precious. Clip of Gollum? We'll see what I feel like when I'm editing. Okay, so let's run around here a wee bit. Precious. Let's talk to some more people. Critters are eating sand. They don't care. The turtles? Insects that live in the sound. Always known them as little sand turtles. Yeah. He's a very busy man. Right over there. Depending on how you look at it. Okay. Pretty much anyone here who makes any money is an engineer. Breaking a neck in 5 places requires some technical skill. But I've already got work to do. It's a shame. Oh, Ryudo is so much fun. Appetite for money is just as strong. There's money to be made in this town. Yeah, it's kind of the purpose here, you know, is they're so focused on money that they can't bear to leave, and in some cases, the only place that their skills are useful is in this town. So if they go anywhere else, they're not making any money at all. Tastes awful, but I eat it. It fills the stomach. Doesn't kill me, I've got no problem. So some people are, you know, they're fine with it. Others don't seem to be. Bodies are superiority, huh? Sounds kind of like something that might be associated with this town. Assemble those gears properly. Okay. Quite the commercial hub. No problem giving us a lift to where we need to go, right? No profit in that. Oh, there's another guy here. Okay. Ride the Skyway? Impossible. Gaiden won't allow it. Not now, anyway. No passengers. Well, how are people supposed to go anywhere then? Oh, no. Go up that way. There we go. Can't take any passengers. Only cargo. Quite a bit of food here. Thought no one in town could eat anything. All the stuff belongs to Gaiden. For some reason, Gaiden's the only one who can eat things. Oh, so he's hoarding all the food, is he? I don't think there's anybody else up here, so let's head on down. Yeah, for the most part, I think I've talked to everybody, at least most of the people. There's not too much interest because of the kind of the focus of the city on the food issue, so it's not really a focus to talk to everybody here. They don't really go much further than that. So let's start going into all the random houses first. And this one contains nobody. Yeah, there are some towns that have houses that just literally have nobody in it. There's house 1. You've got somebody. Can't stand this stuff anymore. So yeah, pretty much everybody says pretty much the same thing. Yeah, there's not a huge amount of variability in what people are saying around here. Was there somebody up here? No, there is not. Okay, so that's back that way. So up here, we'll go there later. I don't think I talked to you yet. You get angry. Part of some ancient ruin, huh? House 3, yes. Just trying to avoid Gadan's house because that starts a cutscene that's a little too long for the end of the video here. At least you could eat again. So yeah, pretty much the same thing that we've heard from everybody else. Which is why I'm not, you know, talking to getting like different lines of dialogue. I don't know which house that is. House 1 we already went to. Over here. That's Gdan's house, so we don't want that. Ah, this is the one that had somebody up there. Other great transportation to the monorail. I'm now thinking about Simpsons and the monorail because, yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen that episode. Okay, so then this house over here is probably not. So that's house... I've already been in this house, haven't I? Yes, I have. So there's one more house. Actually, no, I don't think there is one more house, is there? Oh, no, there is. House 2. Okay. I couldn't remember how many houses there were. There's usually 4. Sometimes one of them is the plot house, and sometimes there's a separate plot house. That would be very difficult on the kids, for sure. Couldn't come up with anything, huh? Anyway, that's pretty much all the time we have for today. Where is Gdan's house? This one? Yes. So next time we'll head into Gdan's house and we will talk to him and see if we can get a ride on there. There is a church we can go to as well, but the plot will direct us to go there before we can leave the city anyway, so I'm not going to go there first. Anyway, that's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.